Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Florence Martin. I'm an EdTech professor. And in this video, I'm going to quickly walk you through accessibility checking in Moodle, specifically if you're using Moodle as your learning management system. What is course accessibility? Accessibility is a broad term. So when you talk about accessibility checking within Moodle, you're specifically referring to course accessibility. And this means it's the design and delivery of courses. It could be in online and hybrid format so that all learners, including those with disabilities, can participate successfully in the course. So how do you enable accessibility checker in Moodle? So I've taken a screenshot here of a course that I've taught before. So you can look on the right-hand side, there is the place where you can add a block. You click on that. And when you click on that, it's going to display various blocks that you can add. And here, the first one on the list I have is accessibility review. So I went ahead and clicked on accessibility review. So when I clicked on accessibility review, in this case, the accessibility review block got enabled. So the visual you see on the right is what the accessibility block looks like. So in this case, it's the Brickfield Accessibility Toolkit, which is internal to my institution. So all Moodle should have some type of accessibility review block enabled in your Moodle learning management system. So in this accessibility block, if you look towards the bottom, you see, the different features that you usually include in an LMS. You see image, you see layout, you see link, you see media, table, and text, right? The 6 different types of content that you include. And you see errors. So this is a course that I've taught before, but clearly it has some errors. So you can see, tables and text has the most errors in this particular course. But in your case, it could be anywhere, right? It could be spread out between image, layout, link, media, table, and text. So you can see how many errors exist. And then on the bottom of the same block, you see 4 different icons. I'm going to quickly walk you through those 4 icons. And then on the left, you also see guides. So if you click on these guides, it's going to give you access to additional information about accessibility. So what happened is when the accessibility checker was enabled, you can see now, the course that I've designed it in modules. Now you see something called as a heat map. You see colors. You see green, you see some red, and you see some yellow. So the greens are the ones that have passed. Yellows are like in between, and then you see the reds, which have clearly failed, right? So you can clearly see where the error is, what have passed and what have failed. So I'm going to click on the next slide, and here you can see, remember the icons that I mentioned that you saw at the bottom of the accessibility block. So you see the first one is actually like the shape of an eye. It is to toggle accessibility heat map. So clicking on and off, it actually makes the heat map visible. And then you click on it again, it makes it invisible. And then the second icon you see, it's like almost like a column chart, right? It's the accessibility report. So clicking on it shows you the accessibility report. And the third one is like a download option. It's like a downward arrow. You click on it and it helps you download your accessibility report. And the final icon you see there is actually, again, it displays the accessibility outline report. And I'm going to actually show you how to, click on each of these icons and access it in a minute by giving you a demo of the course. I just switched screens so that you can see the my course on Moodle. So as I mentioned, you can see the colors. So I do have lots of greens, right? Lots of greens, and you see some of the yellows, and then there are the reds. We do have some reds. So I have to work on fixing these. So this is like, if you scroll using the outward, the scroll bar, and there is also like an inward, the scroll bar, which is to scroll within the blocks. So if I scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see, so this is the accessibility block, right, that I was demoing earlier. So this is the icon I mentioned. I click on that. Do you see how, the heat map turned on and off? And then I'm going to click on this accessibility report. It can take like a few seconds, and there is the report. So this is like a summary report, right? Again, I'm not going to walk you through everything, but I want to show you like at least, like an example for, each of the type of content. So the first one here, you see, it's actually a warning, and you can see it's like the tab ordering of page elements should be sequential. So it's more like, right, like a layout. And so if you click on, there's one error, and if you click on view, it's going to tell you more. So there is the activity that's on a page, and there is like, the check, and then it even gives you the code where you can go fix, and then there is like the edit option. Again, I'm not going to fix it now. I just want to quickly walk you through. And then this is the next one is a link error. So there's two errors, and then again, I'm going to click on the view option here. So again, they are also on like pages, and you can clearly see that, what the error is. So it says link text should be descriptive and provide context about its destination. So what I've clearly done is I've just pasted the link directly without explaining, right, what that link is going to take where the link is going to take the user to, or what it is about. So it's an easy fix, but that's what the error is. So let's go back, and then you can see the third one is like on a video. Again, there's one error, and then I'm going to click on the error here. So video media should include corresponding closed captions. So clearly, I missed including closed captions on this video. I think this was one of the videos I recorded more recently, and I might have missed it. So again, you have to take the time to now do closed captions and then upload it, and then I think then that will remove that particular error. So that's the video. And then here's one again on tables, which is again like, related to layout. So I have like 10 errors. So this is one I definitely need to work on. And if I click on view, it gives you like all the 10, what tables are missing. I think a lot of cases, these are all missing headers, right? So I need to go back and add headers. So it should again be straightforward. And then the remaining ones you see are all on text, right? They all say A, it's on text. So the first one says, again, let's click on it. All caps or capitalization should not be used excessively. So you can clearly say I used in caps, I said, please take a minute to respond. I think it's the same thing in both places. So I need to go ahead and fix it. So I have like, a few other on text also. There's one on page content length, which should not exceed 500 words. And then, some on emojis, and then some on italicizing elements should not be used. So, you have to like go through each one of them and then fix it. So this shows up under this checklist option over here, right? And now we can go to the next one, which says content type. Just takes a minute. So you can see what it does is it's clearly showing you where my errors are. So you can see how my errors are. A lot of it is under text, and then there's some in table, and then like a few in layout, link, and media. Surprisingly, all my images have passed, right? So you could also click on that content type to go click and see where you might have missed. And I'm also going to click on the summary report. So this is again a big picture, to see all of them. And this even shows by, the different modules and where exactly it is located. So this is showing the first 10 errors. If you click on it, go to errors, then it's going to show you all of them. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where we were. Like I'm going back to the accessibility, that's the outside scroll bar. And so I was just showing you this one, right? And that's the accessibility report. And this is the download report. So you can, if you click on it, it's going to download a file. You can see that. I'm going to quickly click on it and open it. So there's the report again in a different format, right? You can again, if you want to print one and then keep it on the side as you are, working on it, you could also do that. And then I'm going to click on this last icon here. Again, this is the called the accessibility outline report. So again, I think you could get to this from different places, and this also can be downloaded. I think this will be actually very helpful download, more than the other file, because this one then gives you a list of everything that you have missed, and you can go through one by one and then you can fix it. Like the ones that have passed, and then the ones that you need to address on, you can go back and act on it. So this is a very high level overview I wanted to give you on how to use the accessibility checker. And in future videos, I'm going to get into specific content type and then how to address and fix each type of an error. So I hope you benefit from watching this.